Hello, and welcome back to Nerd News. Today we have a new trailer for Velma, and Pokemon announced a new trailer for tomorrow. So we'll talk about what I expect to see in that. Let's get started. First up, we have the Cuphead Collector's Edition coming from I Am 8-Bit. Now, the game will be getting a regular retail release physically, including the Delicious Last Course, which is really cool because this game definitely deserves a physical copy. It's such a good game. But here we have the Collector's Edition, and it comes with the game, including the DLC, on a disc or cart, because it's on the Switch as well. An 8-inch tall, approximately, handcrafted Cuphead marionette. Fully puppetable, crafted by the legendary artisans at Ricci Marionettes in Prague. That's really cool. I'm a big fan of puppets. Puppets are adorable. Love puppets. Don't know how to puppet. Don't have any puppets, but I like puppets, at least in theory. I like puppets on shows and in movies, so this is really cool. I kind of want it. Tunes for Tunes, a marvelous mechanical hand crank music box. That's also really, really cool. This looks really cool. It's $200, which is a lot of money, but I think a lot of that is the puppet, to be honest. Puppets are not cheap. This is a real puppet. It appears to be a very high quality puppet, at least by the way they're announcing who is making it. $200 sounds about right. I don't know. I don't think I can afford I don't think I can afford to purchase this personally, but it is up for pre-order if you would like it. It is really, really cool though, and I definitely wanted to point this out. I will definitely be picking up the game physically, but I don't know if I can do the puppet. As much as I want the puppet, I don't know if I can justify $200 on it. But still really cool. Next up we have a life-size Alteria Plushie. I love these life-size plushies. They are so adorable. They are ridiculous. See? I like them. And they are gloriously ridiculous. They are way too big. They don't need to be this big, but they're amazing and I love them. They cost way too much money. And I don't need them. I don't need this. I want this so bad. This is adorable. Look how cute it is. Look at it. Right now this is only available in Japan, but they've all so far come stateside, so I have hopes that this will eventually come stateside. Probably sometime next year. They're usually like $400 to $500. The pricing on these things is insane. Honestly, it really is. $400 to $500 is ridiculous for a stuffed animal. But also, they are adorable. This is so fucking cute. I love this thing. I want this. I might have to buy this. Or Spheal. There is a Spheal one too that I don't have, but I really want it. And it's available on the website now. And it takes every ounce of my being to not just throw $500 at it immediately. So, do with that information what you will. And next up we have the Pokemon trailer announced for tomorrow. They don't really give us much insight into what to expect from the trailer. However, I think I have a general idea in that it's probably just the Pokemon that were leaked, sort of leaked in the last trailer. We'll probably get a more full picture of them in this one. Hopefully we see like 2 or 3 Pokemon. I really want to see a couple Pokemon. I don't really care that much about anything else in the game, to be honest. At this point, for me personally, I'm gonna buy the game regardless. Like, I don't need to see more of the actual game or gameplay. I just want to see some more Pokemon. We don't really have that many revealed as of right now. There are currently only 18 Pokemon revealed for this game. 18. That's not a lot. The game comes out in like a month. 18 Pokemon in a month, with a month to go. It's not a lot of Pokemon revealed yet. There's not a lot revealed yet. I would really just like to see more. I don't really need to see much more of the game. I feel pretty comfortable with my purchase of the game at this point. It looks good, it looks fun, so I'm excited for the game. I don't really want plot details. I don't even want to know too much more about the game. I just want to see some more Pokemon. Give me like 30 Pokemon by the time the game's released. Let me see, like 30. That should be like a third of the Pokedex. You know, I think that's fine. I don't think that's asking too much, to be honest. But we'll see. Happens tomorrow, so we'll talk about it in the nerd news that comes out the next day. Went on Thursday. You'll hear my thoughts about it on Thursday after the trailer, but the trailer will be, at the time you're watching this, I think at the same time, to be honest, because it's 6 PDT, so that's, I believe, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard, or Eastern Time, which is what I am. That's when the videos go out, so the Pokemon trailer is probably happening as this video is going up. So yay. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. And next up, we have the confirmation of the Trap Trick structure deck for the TCG. This was announced a while ago. I feel like it's been a couple months since this was announced for the OCG. I don't think we've seen any new cards for it confirmed yet, but we have it here announced for the TCG. Again, we don't really have any new cards for it here. This doesn't really tell us anything coming in the set other than trap tricks and powerful trap hole cards, because that's basically what the deck does. This is cool. We haven't been getting a lot of the structure decks over the last few years, but between the Dark World structure deck being confirmed, now this one, I think we're finally back on track with getting the structure decks regularly instead of having them broken up into side sets. I really don't like when they're broken into side sets, because we tend to either get not enough of the reprints that were in the deck, or it just makes it way more expensive than it needs to be. Think of like Warrior structure deck that we were supposed to get that was put into Toon Chaos that ended up being way more expensive than it would have been if it was just a structure deck. Agents structure deck got split up into, I think, Ghosts from the Past 2. So yeah, they keep getting split up, and that's not nearly as fun. I'd like to just get the structure deck. We did get the Crystal Beast structure deck, which was really cool. That had a lot of great reprints in it, and again, if it's split up into a side set, these reprints might be in there, but more expensive and harder to get. Something like an Ash Blossom or Dimension Shifter that came in the Crystal Beast structure deck would be pretty expensive if they were put into a side set, or a reprint set. We see that with Ash all the time. But being in the structure deck really brings down that price and makes it more accessible, which is good. So I am excited for this. I do like when they put structure decks like this out. It just brings the price of these cards down. I'm going to have to pick up my Trap Tricks core before this structure deck starts getting any cards revealed, though. I really want to get that Starlight and that Ultimate Rare Trap Tricks. So I'm going to have to pick up my Trap Tricks now before this gets ridiculous. But it's still exciting. I like the deck. Any excuse to play trap cards is always fun. And lastly, we have new Invoked support. First off, we have a new altar art for Invocation, which looks absolutely incredible. And I want this so badly. I don't know where we're going to get this at, but I want this altar art. But the new card is a trap card, Alpha Summon. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Target one of your banished monsters and one of your opponent's banished monsters. Special summon your monster to your opponent's field, and if you do, special summon that opponent's monster to your field. The card is trash. Not only do you have to have a banished monster, but your opponent also has to have a banished monster, which is kind of asking a lot in terms of setup. I guess you could use like Invocation to set this up, but that doesn't seem very good. And then you're summoning the monsters to your field. That's going to trigger thing. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Giving your opponent a free +1, even if it is one of your monsters, doesn't sound like a very good plan. Outside of Invocation and the monsters, Invoked has not really had a very strong showing in the spell and trap department, honestly. I mean, there's the obvious like Magical Meltdown and Invocation. They're both good cards, but the rest of them, the Book of Law, Omega Summon, Alpha Summon, these are bad. These have always been bad. Hopefully, though, we get some more support for the deck. I don't know what I'd actually want for the deck, but something good. I don't know what exactly, but something good would be nice for the deck. This is not it, though. This is not going to help the deck at all. No one's going to play this card. This card's trash. All right. And finally, we have a new trailer for Velma. This apparently came out a few days ago, and I completely missed it. I don't know how. But here's the new trailer. It's fine. Like, it looks good. I'll give it that. The animation is good. Mindy Kaling's voice is good. I think she sounds good as Velma. No problems there. I do not particularly like the comedy going in the show. It's not funny. At least not to me. It's not particularly funny. I have no problem with the meta commentary, but I'm a little confused here. Maybe that's what I don't like about it. It's a little confusing. I get the idea that they're poking fun at all the people complaining about the changes to the show. That's pretty funny, because the complaints are a little ridiculous. We've had like 30 Scooby-Doo shows, so this one being different shouldn't be that big of a deal. Like, I can kind of understand that people are a little upset that Scooby-Doo's not going to be in the Scooby-Doo show, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, it's fine. But generally, I think the show looks and sounds good. The animation looks pretty good. The art style itself is pleasant. Again, Mindy Kaling's voice is good. So I don't really have any concerns for the show based off of this. I have doubts that this is how the show is actually going to be tonally. I think you're going to get some of the slasher stuff, like the blood at the end. I think you're going to get some of that. I think it is going to be this kind a funny show in general, because Mindy Kaling is funny. Like The Office, there's a good chance that some of the episodes that you like were written by Mindy Kaling. She did a lot of work on writing for that. That's how she ended up in the show. I think she was a writer first and then just kind of started appearing in the show. But she is funny, so I have confidence that the show will be at least entertaining, and it looks good, so I don't have any doubts there. My only real concern is if it's going to be this kind of humor, it's going to get boring really quickly. I think this is just a teaser that they put together in regards to all of the backlash of the show has been getting, mostly by just weird people on the internet. I mean, I'm a weird person on the internet, but not this kind of weird person on the internet. It's just been getting a lot of complaints about things that really shouldn't be that big of a deal. So it looks fine otherwise, in my opinion, and I still have confidence that the show is going to be at least decent. My concerns more lie with how are they going to translate the show into a more adult show, and is it going to be too Harley Quinn-esque? I don't really want the show to be Harley Quinn but Scooby-Doo instead. So if it's that'll be a little boring. But other than that, I have no real problems. It looks fine. So far, I've seen nothing bad come from the show. This trailer isn't the best, but I don't think it's going to be representative of the actual humor in the show. So I'll be looking out for a better trailer to actually make an opinion on the show. I'm probably going to watch the show regardless, but I'll be on the lookout for an actual trailer that actually shows the show. This is very clearly something they made just to piss off weirdos on the internet. And of course, there's plenty of people who are making complaint videos because they're weirdos on the internet. So they're doing exactly what they wanted. They baited them into complaining about the show, and of course they fell for that bait, because why wouldn't they? That's really it. The show looks fine. I have no complaints, really. Again, humor probably isn't going to be what the show actually sounds like, but everything else in this trailer is probably going to be what the show looks and sounds like. So yeah, I have confidence in the show, and I can't wait to watch it. Alright, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know what you think about the Velma trailer. I think it looks pretty good. Let me know what you think is going to get shown off in the Pokemon Direct. You've probably already seen the Pokemon Direct, so maybe tell me what you actually saw in the Pokemon Direct, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.